Well, how's that for a way to start tonight's WDW Radio Live? I am Lou Mangello. Thank you so very much for being here and continuing our YouTube experiment from the very first day of the 2024 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. I know I say it for every festival, but really, this is the one that is my favorite. And after today, that favorite moniker maybe even more so solidified than it was before. Very quickly, a couple of things before we get started. One, how's the audio sound? Again, as part of this ongoing experiment, I'm trying out a lot of different things. Let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know how the video looks. And two, if you can, invite a friend to watch along with us tonight from Epcot. And you never know who might stop by. You never know where we might. I mean, I actually know where we're going to go, and I actually know who's going to stop by as well, because it wouldn't be. She puts the fest in festival. No, she puts. I don't know what she does. I don't know what she does. It looks like my gimbal's about to die, but she's. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can do this here. Let me back up. It's so dark. It's
really dark. Dark and stormy moment.
Well, it's just the way you like it. You're a
dark and twisty.
You're
yes.
a dark and twisty person.
I am a dark and twisty person.
Watch.
You have magic?
And the Lord said,
"Let there be light."
He said, "Luke, go to Amazon and get a light." So,
oh my
God,
wow.
It's so light. It's too much light.
Pick a thing.
Let's see if I can filter this light somehow.
Wow, now we got that under
like
that scary. Yeah.
It was a dark, stormy night. Wait a second.
I'm glad we tested this beforehand.
Of course not. Why would I do that? I was in a different position. I didn't know, and then you were like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "You literally warned me, like, don't move, Mangello."
Yeah, just because you were lost.
I was not lost.
He did all of the food without me.
Yeah.
Without
it was great.
me.
It was
wow.
great. Flying solo.
Wow.
If you've ever traveled solo to Walt Disney World,
wow.
I see you. I feel you. I get you.
And I hit you.
Violence is never an option.
For me,
you need help.
It works. It works.
There's a lot of events, and we've done shows in the past about going to Walt Disney World solo. Actually, if you go to meandthemagic.com, Amanda Bonner, like, she is like the
knows it out of the water
of like going solo. I actually saw her the other day. We have solo travel discussion plans. She may or might stop fixing your bangs. It freaks me out. It's super weird. It's super dark anyway, so it doesn't matter.
This is true. So it doesn't.
I mean, I could pick a spot that has more light. Watch.
Let there be light. All right, okay, where are we going?
Oh my God, these stools are so high.
That was an easy joke that I'm just going to avoid.
There you go. We'll do this for a second. Because we're going to sit here for a few minutes and we're going to chat. Wait,
that's better.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. All women love to have underlight. That's fantastic. But we have a great view.
I was trying to go somewhere else, and then you were running late, so I didn't get to sort of move. You literally texted me, you were like, "Don't move." So I didn't move.
Well, because, again,
the fear of repercussions, I didn't move.
You get lost. You like disappear like that. You
literally had to. Never mind.
You're standing there at one point, and then you turn around, and he's still there, and you turn around, and then he's gone.
Today, I'm going to pull off your mic and throw it in the bushes. Today is the very first day.
Yeah.
Of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. It's my favorite festival. It was a little toasty today, but it is a lovely night tonight.
Can I ask?
No.
Who put the temperature up to 86 degrees?
It was 54 degrees when I left the house this morning.
Yeah.
It was 87 degrees in the middle of the day today. Because Florida is Florida. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Epcot festival? And if you feel like, if you're a good typist, you can tell me why is it your festival. I think this is the perfect mix of all worlds, because other than today, it's a lovely time of year. I think it's just the right number of marketplaces. The merchandise is usually great. I think Epcot is at its most beautiful during this festival.
Yeah.
The flowers, the trees, the gardens are in bloom. It's spectacular. I love, love, love the butterfly garden. I always think of my daughter who just literally comes here and will spend hours in the butterfly garden. Marion, I went there for you this morning. Not that you're watching, but it doesn't matter. And I do. I think there's just something, not to be all sort of woo-woo, but like I love the spirit of spring. Yeah, woo-woo. Like,
Woo-woo.
Like,
Oh, got it.
but like
Took me a
also
minute.
like woo-woo. Like I do. I love this. I love what spring represents. Like newness and rebirth and promise and the blossoming of the flowers. I could start waxing poetic, but I don't want to put you and everyone else to sleep. But I do. I love this festival, and I love this time of year.
The time of year, and again, it's the colors. Everything comes to life in here. And the topiaries, it's really fun to turn a corner and see this creation out of flowers that it's like, wait a minute, that's really cool. Like the Groot one we saw today.
Yeah, the Groot topiary is
so
awesome.
cute.
Did you see it in action?
No, I didn't get to see it in
I
action.
went back. There's a Groot topiary, and he's holding up a cassette. It's like at the end to say anything, and the cassette moves and plays music.
I'm gonna have to go
I'm
back.
getting that I'm echoing. Am I echoing?
Am I echoing?
Let me move this around. Plus, Food and Wine is during Momentum. Yeah, Jeff also feels that that Food and Wine Festival has no calories. When you move here, all the calories kick in. I was 75 pounds lighter when I lived in New Jersey. And then I moved here, it was like, whoop, I was like an Oompa Loompa. I just exploded like...
And we have the pictures to prove that. I mean,
It's
if you look
actually
back over time.
Kevin says, I left Facebook years ago, so I'm loving being able to watch live on YouTube. Thank you. Just so you know, as part of this ongoing YouTube experiment, feedback is very, very, very helpful. Nothing has been sort of decided. There is no sort of fait accompli as yet. However, the YouTube response has been great. I won't sort of get into the pros and cons of Facebook versus YouTube, but the quality has been great. The audience has been great. And I know a lot of people, are not necessarily doing the Facebooks anymore. So.
Well, you don't get notifications. We have no idea when you're going live or when you're not. It's been very difficult. But the audio quality and the picture quality has been amazing.
Yeah. And people say, which is freaking me out now because now I'm looking at myself, they're like, oh, I like sit in my living room
The 4K.
and I put it on the screen. I'm like, whew, that's a lot of Lou, man. That's a lot of this. So now I feel like I have to sit farther back because that it's weirding me out. But I need to get closer so I can see. A lot of people saying overall I prefer YouTube soon. Do a booth because there's so many. But today I did some research, did a couple of videos, which I'll be posting on Facebook and YouTube. And then I'm going to sort of figure out how I want to do whatever you're doing over there, just stop it.
I love this song. Love this song.
One of these days, we were chatting about this earlier. Becky's like, I love blah. She's like, I love, wait, who did you say?
Wow.
Like, no.
It was not me. It was another person that was in the party. Oh, I know what it was, and I'm not going to give you the ammo. I'm not going to give it to you.
But I'll use the example.
Not do it.
Why not? I love Taylor Swift. Name 3 Taylor Swift songs. Shut up. And then she hits me. It happens a lot.
Again, it's like Led Zeppelin. I love Led Zeppelin, but I can't name a song. But I can sing them. I'm not going to do it now.
Please.
Oh, I sing better than you do. So, just so you know.
That's right. You're never going to hear me sing.
Blood on the Saddle, 42 times in the car.
One of these days.
Whoa.
Oh, that's so sad when your gimbal dies. One of these days,
what'd you think?
I'm literally going to have you come on, and without giving you any prior notice.
Great.
Hold on. This is why we
That's
have
a plan B.
Oh my God! I just threw my glasses on the floor. Good Lord, it's a mess in here tonight. Hold on.
You ate too much food and you've been here for too long.
I'm going to give you a pop quiz. I'm going to give you a pop Disney quiz.
Magical.
And let's see.
A Disney quiz?
A Disney quiz.
Okay.
Right?
Only if I get to do another one back at you.
No.
Why is this not a two-way street?
Because it's not.
Because the talent speaks. I got it. Yeah.
This is a dictatorship. It's not a democracy.
Somebody grab that audio. That's perfect. Anyway, so yes,
I think that would be fun for us to do.
That's fun for one of us.
We'll do movies. We'll do movies.
Okay.
We'll do theme parks.
Great.
We'll do characters. We'll do music. Maybe I should have some friends write some of the questions for me, so you don't feel like I have any sort of like, personal agenda.
So speaking
or
of questions,
vendetta.
we've not done an email show in forever, and I know the inbox is probably. Are you even watching it or reading them anymore?
Yes, I read every email.
Okay.
I read every single email.
So we're behind. Clearly.
Will we receive notifications when we go live on YouTube? So Darren, you have to. I sound like a typical YouTuber. You have to click subscribe, click the bell, wherever the bell is. Click the bell, and you have to like do the drop down and click all. It's very important that you click all, or you will not necessarily be notified. And depending on your device, you might have to go into your device's settings and make sure you have notifications turned on for that app, because your phone settings can override the YouTube settings. So if you have notifications turned off for YouTube, even though you have notifications turned on in YouTube, they will not come through. Does that make any sense?
Makes all kinds of sense.
It makes some semblance of sense.
Yeah, that was the step that I missed was the drop down at first.
Yeah.
So.
And you can turn on live closed captioning, I believe, depending on where you're watching. If you're watching on, I'm almost 83% sure if you're watching on your phone, you can do, and I think you can do it live if you're watching like on your TV as well. Sort of click up and over, and it should have a CC box you can turn on. Yeah. So Jay Johnson said, Jay L Storm says it's got to be all or it's unreliable. Yeah. So turn on everything. But we were also talking earlier. So we're going to talk a lot about the festival. Not necessarily. So I think I'm going to do some like what I did today. We'll see how they go over. I did some individual food review videos. And then I think we're going to do a show about the festival itself.
Ooh, nice.
Maybe like reasons to come to the festival, things you can't miss at the festival, things we love about the festival, my favorite food at the festival, my favorite snacks at the festival.
All of it.
No, not all of it.
Really? Oh, there was a couple things you found that you.
Today I just did new. I was going for new.
Okay.
I did new, and you know what else I did that I haven't done it probably in 10 years, and I love, and it's free. Wait, maybe I'll just tease the show.
Okay.
You've definitely never done it. It's lovely. It's free.
It's not butterflies.
There are butterflies involved. She has no idea what I'm talking about. You probably don't either. But I'm going to post a video from what I did today.
Okay. Looking forward to that.
So much fun. And did I mention that it's free?
Yes, you did.
Free and Epcot are two very good words.
The peach mimosas were really good this morning. You can get those at one of the. Somebody's got to look after the
alcohol,
the beverage portion
Somebody
of our
has
show.
To make sure that the adult beverages are. Yeah.
I have a job. I have one job.
That's it. That's your job. I think somebody just gave me a star for 99 cents. Whoever that, I think that's my first ever star on YouTube. Yay me! I could get a quarter of a Starbucks.
Or a churro. Or
it's like, wait.
What?
You get this movie right?
Oh, no!
Will, right?
No pressure. Do not put pressure. I've only had 4 hours of sleep.
Ready, here that's no excuse.
4 hours of sleep.
Wait, let's see if
and
you
lost
get
car
this.
keys.
$5. Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself. Now, mind you, it also gives you a time frame reference of when $5 could have gotten you into the movies. $5. Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself. What movie? Becky, I only quote
the stuff that you watch. That I Back to the Future.
It was me. It was a sticker. Did it on mobile. Well, Jeff C. from jeffc.com. And wait, it's not Social Media News Live anymore now. I forget what it's called. I don't know. Just look up Jeff C. Jeff S-I-E. Oh, he got it right. Jimmy got it right. It's Trading Places.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
What? Oh, I'm going to have a myocardial infarction right here.
Okay,
get the AED out.
When you were in your 20s and you were in the basement watching movies, I was not.
I don't want to know what you were doing. I don't, please.
I didn't get a chance to watch all the movies you did.
When you were in your 20s, there weren't no such things as basement and even invented yet. So
wow. You have so much fun at my expense, you know?
Listen, it's what we do. Speaking of having fun.
What?
Speaking of having fun, and something that you've never done before, in addition to the thing that I did earlier today, which was wonderful.
Butterflies, but it's in it.
Is the Odyssey reopened? So yes, the Odyssey is reopened. There's merchandise, and currently there's Florida Fresh and the Citrus Kitchen are in there because Florida Fresh hasn't moved over yet. I ate at Florida Fresh today. Becky, you'll like this. They had lobster, like a lobster tail.
What?
Yes.
Not little pieces of lobster?
No, like a legit lobster tail.
Wow.
Cooked perfectly. I had a lobster tail and a Cuban sandwich because it's a little surf and turf action.
That's actually
The lobster
surprising.
tail, $11.25, $11.75.
Well, really?
It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And you get the little cucumber watermelon drink. It's very refreshing. And yes, you can get it with alcohol. Don't worry. It was very nice. It was a huge, biggest surprise. So that was maybe the biggest surprise I had today. And I also found the best value. There's a dish here, a huge dish, $5. Brand new this year, $5. It's
Good portion? 2 people could eat it, or
Ready?
just one?
Ask me how big the portion was.
How big was the portion?
I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
It was so big I couldn't finish it.
No.
Yes.
That's never happened.
Mind you, it was the 17th kiosk I was at today.
I have never
But
seen you not, well,
couldn't finish
okay, 1 year at Food and Wine, I did see you not finish.
It's why I don't do the walkabouts anymore. I can't. And it's not fair. Doing the walkabout was never fair to the second half of World Showcase. Because I would stop at every marketplace. And like, I'm human. By the time I get to a certain point, like, I just couldn't, think you beat the stomach. What movie?
I have no idea.
You beat the stomach.
I have no idea. Go ahead. What is it? Somebody tell me what it is quickly.
I'll even give you. I'll give you
Beat the
another.
stomach.
Ready? Woody the Wabbit. Woody the Wabbit. Woody the Wabbit.
He has 2 heads to me right now. I can't.
Somebody's gonna get it. Look. Darren got it. Howie got it. It's meatballs. You've never seen it. You know what? Get out. Just leave.
I have seen it, but it was years ago, and I don't remember it.
I almost started singing the song too.
There's a song?
There's a song.
Oh, please, sorry. I wouldn't know the song, so I need you to sing it for me, so I know. You used to sing all the time in the
Mark,
car.
what's going on, man? It's good to see you again.
Yeah, that's
I'll move
loud.
the microphone more to the middle. It's a little muffled on the side. Becky sounds fine. Now let me do that. There you go. How's that? How do I share to Facebook? There should be a little like share. I think I shared a link to Facebook already. We've got you guys on the TV, and it's like you're there at the table with you.
That's cool. Actually, that's really cool because that's what this is supposed to be, right?
Yep.
Is all of us around the table.
So there was a couple of like comments about covering Flower and Garden. What would you like to see in terms of a show about Flower and Garden? We'd like to see like an overview, a top 10 things you need to see, do, eat, taste, try, buy. I'm not really a big merch guy.
Well, while they're coming up with that answer, you did see the merchandise, right?
Merchandising.
Merchandising.
The kids
Spaceballs!
love this.
Spaceballs! Spaceballs! All right, anyway.
Because I give Spaceballs quotes every single show I ever do.
No, that's what History of the World part, whatever, and Blazing Saddles are your go-tos. I got one. I'm proud of myself that I got one. Anyway, merchandise.
Wait, what movie is this song from?
That you'll never know. Pocahontas.
Wow, look at you!
2 in a
It
row!
must have been my Pocahontas impression.
I had to visualize her hair and her, you know. Merchandise. Let's get back to what we're here for.
Merchandising.
Yes, merchandising. So what
The
did
merch
they have?
lines were
It was insane.
for Cocoa Puffs.
Which is
this
why
morning.
I didn't see it.
I got here before park opening, and there was like, you would think, Becky, they were giving away merchandise. There
Really?
It was.
Pandemonium?
I mean, it was organized chaos, but it's like they opened up a brand new attraction because the line for merch was the line for new merch. And I listen, If you're a merch person.
But was there one or two standout pieces that everybody had to have?
The lug and the lounge flies, man, they're hotcakes.
I know the lounge flies for years have been the thing, and I don't.
The kids like to say it's the best thing since sliced bread. Do you know bread used to be sold not sliced?
It apparently.
What was the first company to sell bread sliced? It literally it changed the end. Well, there's only bread burritos. I'm full of random, useless knowledge.
Correct.
It's crazy that the lines for merch, and Karen, it was like that until early afternoon, till about 1 o'clock. The lug bag. I will say that when they first announced lug at Destination D, which brilliant marketing by giving everybody a lug backpack, right? You create this army of evangelists and fans. The thing that everybody wanted was, when is the Figment one coming out? The Figment one came out. So it's
and they sold out like that?
Like
do they sell out fast, or do they now get enough stock?
I think supposedly there was enough stock, but there's that initial rush. I'm sure there's stuff that's, that may be sold out, but yeah, there's a rush without a doubt. So they go to the food. They go to the merch. I go right for the food. So
I'm actually very impressed that you stayed in the heat the entire day.
I have been here. I have been at Epcot since I got here. I got to the parking lot at 7:37.
I was in the parking lot earlier than you, just FYI. And again, I landed and got to the hotel at 1 a.m.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah, but you went back to your palace and had your foot servants do whatever they do there and napped and stuff.
I may have napped for 45 minutes until I woke up and gone.
I'd be doing the show from home.
Yes, so. I know. But I'm so glad that you didn't, because this is a beautiful night. It is not humid. It is not hot. It's actually.
This isn't bad.
This is how I would hope it would be.
I have a surprise for you.
There's a surprise.
There's a surprise involved.
Okay.
We're going to go and do something that you've never done before.
I have a feeling I know what that is.
There are so many jokes I could give right now, but I'm not going to.
I can only take so much abuse in one evening without food.
It's not abuse.
See, unlike you, where you ate to where you couldn't eat anymore, I have not eaten because we were going to go have something to eat, but
no. No, your diabolical plan this morning.
I tried. It was, come on. It was right there, and you just
I know, it's so far away though too. And then I was like, she's never coming back.
And look, I came back just for this.
No, you didn't. You came back because you hope I made reservations at Takumi Tech.
Yeah.
So, you have never. There's a rumor on the internet that you have never ever done Moana, the way of the journey of
water,
of Avatar of water.
Because there's water.
You do not like water?
Okay, I like looking at water. I don't like.
So Becky, I
love
maybe this
water.
Is a bad surprise for you, because there's two things that you're going to see at Moana that you don't like. Three things.
Okay.
One is the subsection of the second. So the first thing is water.
Isn't there a dry path?
You're not going to actually have to touch water.
Okay.
So don't get your panties in a bunch.
My hair hates water.
And two.
Yes.
And don't freak.
What?
Don't make a scene like you did yesterday.
What?
There's going to be children there. There's going to be young, frolicking, joyful children.
The thing you don't realize.
By the way, there was a kid having a meltdown before in Starbucks. I was like, Becky would hate this.
So what you don't realize is I deal with you all the time. I can handle children.
Really? Really? Because if you're going to throw down the gauntlet, I can gather some up and bring them over.
Oh,
Becky just said, wait a minute. Did you say you can handle children?
Yeah. You know that. Good
to know.
Wow.
Okay.
do not
wait until the next time we get together.
That's the thing that scares me. See, if I can deal with this, I can deal with anything, right?
If you have young children, please.
Wow.
Hit me up. Boy, do I have a show for you.
All right, so as you know from your children that I had to bribe to keep quiet on cruise ships.
You did not have to bribe my children.
Long story. Yes,
you
I did.
bribed my children to stay away from you. You're like, listen,
no,
Nicholas, you can pick out anything you want.
Never.
When she hits me, she knows she's wrong. Nicholas, you could have anything you want from the gift shop, just disappear for a few
That
hours.
is not how it was.
Well, that's what his therapist says. He says. So
that is not how it was.
Anyway, the point is,
when your children turn about 14, then Aunt Becky is happy to take them over.
why don't we take a walk
Okay.
to and through Moana,
Ugh.
the journey of, I can't say the way of water. Avatar, the last end of what is it? The journey of water. Let's go to see Moana.
You're the park expert and know all these little pieces of information. Nice. Thank you.
Bright light. Don't feed Becky after midnight either. She doesn't like bright. Oh my God, you are a gremlin. Wait, I just realized you're a gremlin.
What are
Don't
you
feed her after
talking
midnight.
about?
Hey, don't feed her after midnight. You hate water and you don't like bright light. That's not going to disappear anytime soon.
Great.
Let's go, Gizmo.
LB.
Let's go.
You want me to start bringing out the guns?
Let's go, Gizmo. And this is gonna be
now my nickname's Gizmo? Great.
I have so many nicknames for you. All right, let's
Fantastic. Do you even know where this thing is? You don't know what it's called, so
Wait, I'll follow you. Show me where it is.
it's over there somewhere.
Don't feed Becky after midnight. All right, let's do this. There we go.
Well, it's great because
I apologize that my gimbal failed.
Doesn't that fruit phone have like a stabilizer on it?
Listen, I think this is pretty good for not having a stabilizer. So you want to see something super cool?
Yes. I like
this
this
is not
area.
going to make any sense to you at all, but for you watching at home. So this section of, I'm still going to call it Future World, is divided into quadrants, right? Each of the 4 quadrants is themed differently. It's very hard to sort of see now. And you'll see as sort of like this center opens up, this area, which is wonderful to sort of work in, etc., is sort of connected directly to that. The section in front of the Creations Cafe has Adirondack chairs. It's a little more sort of casual place to maybe grab a cup of coffee. And this, you see, has a little bit more industrial design. Now, Becky Mencken, what used to sit in this spot where we are now?
A fountain?
No.
Oh.
That was a fountain.
Yeah.
Right? There was a fountain there. But what about here?
The pin thing and the...
So this was Communicore.
Thank you.
Right. Fine, I got you.
The pin thing.
And if you remember, there was Communicore East and Communicore West. If you think back to the sign, the green sign of Communicore, the way that they dotted the I's and sort of punctuated some of the letters were the shapes of the squares and the triangles and the diamonds.
Right.
So those are literally taken from the old Communicore logo as sort of a subtle tribute in the sort of metallic shade tree-like structures.
That's really cool, actually. And I love all the seating and how you can kind of just sit and be in your own little world for a little while.
Oh, you're in your own little world, all right.
I mean, wow, that's not what I meant. But I mean, like where you were sitting, you were able to charge up and just sit there and be in the trees and be, in a quiet location in the middle of the craziness of a theme park. And I love the Figment. We should show them that at least. Show them one topiary. Show them the Figment.
All right, we'll go look at Figment and then we'll go look at Moana.
And this just brings a smile to my face. Just the music and the lighting and how people are reacting to it. It's very cool.
Figment. I haven't sort of watching the comments as much as I can. I did see a couple of you talk about the community on Facebook versus YouTube. This has been part of my dilemma and part of the reason why this is an experiment. The one thing that I feel in terms of what we do is YouTube is sort of missing a true community aspect in that, yes, you can comment on videos. This is not necessarily permanent. This is a test, but you know, these two sort of things might have to live in concert with each other. You know, videos and live here shared into the group, posted on the site, but you know, at least for now, the community will continue to exist in the group on Facebook. There is no perfect solution. It is part of what I have been struggling with for a long time, is that there is no single one solution for everything. So it might have to be a little bit of a combination of a few things, but right now we're just sort of in the beginning stages of trying some stuff out on YouTube, especially in terms of something I've wanted to do for a long time, which is create more video content. You know, I'm sort of a one-man band. I'm gonna sort of get ahead of myself, but you know, get some help locally in terms of shooting and editing videos so I can create more content in addition to the podcast. So yeah, there's a lot happening behind the scenes.
They're missing some light over there.
Say what now? What am I doing?
I was looking at the other topiary. I mean, it is flower and garden. You can see.
Yeah, but Moana.
All right, coming. But it's flower and garden. And as technology changes and things change, you adapt to it. And maybe when Facebook sees that everybody's moving to YouTube.
Well, there's been a lot of, I know there's a number of folks tonight talking about how the...
But like you said, they do a really good job with community.
Sorry.
See, that kid almost took you out. That's pretty. That's one of the best things they ever did, was put the lights. Journey of water. And it looks wet.
It's awesome.
See, this would be a great place to hang out when it was 87 degrees. Are they different or are they the same? That was louder.
Play Freebird.
That's fun.
I think this area absolutely shines better at night. It's like Animal Kingdom. I think it takes on a very different feel, a very different vibe.
I'm feeling miserably. So basically, this is a
You're having a
way.
tough time with that?
This is a way people, Imagineers, have come up with a way of getting really bad videos of your family.
Now look, you've got the dry path.
Oh, and you were going this way?
Yeah. Lord.
Is that what we were all worried about?
That's it. That's
okay.
all.
See, when they say wet path, right, you're thinking it's going to be buckets of water. Okay, I will totally do that.
Double, bubble, boil, toil, and trouble. Look. Like Becky's over a
Seriously?
What? You didn't hear me say that?
Yes, of course I did.
I'm summoning the water. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. I love that.
Sorry.
I summon the water.
I'm kind of having fun with this. Be nice. This is the little, like, 8-year-old. It's when you no.
Just go.
Go.
Yes.
No. I'm not going through that.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. Now I see what's happening. All right, that has the potential of being a very bad time.
By the power of Becky, I summon thee to stop.
Okay, now I want everything to do things. What does it do over here?
Okay, come on.
Ma'am, could you please move your child away from Becky?
Oh,
Daddy.
see, the fun part is I can talk and you guys can hear me. He can't hear me. So I love children. I don't know where he got this from, but it's been going on for 14 years. Help.
So I'm seeing a couple of you saying that this is freezing a little bit. Let me see if I can. Disney Wi-Fi helps.
I was wondering where she was. I've seen a lot of pictures, but no worries, it's okay.
So yes, Angela is a PhotoPass photographer right there, taking her the iconic shot. I'm wet. Some in the water, Becky. So go stand on another one.
No, these aren't.
Go ahead. By the power of Grayskull, some in the water. Go ahead.
Since it's not playful right now, all of them say that. Does that actually work? This is what I want to know. I don't think we did anything to actually create that, but
This water's not getting playful right now.
Can't do it. Summon the power of a water.
water! No.
You need to get a little closer.
All of these are down.
Go stand over there.
Well, you're setting me up for something, aren't you? I didn't do that.
Lift up your arms and keep them up.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
It'll work. Watch.
It will not work. There, see? All I had to do was it. My power is so great that I just had to do this. Wow. See, I like looking at water. I like water, like, that's cool. That's very cool. I just don't want a bucket dropped on me. That's all I ask. I'm not doing that.
So have you ever been here before? Have you ever come to Moana?
That direction is not the best path if you don't want to get wet.
Well, we want to. I think we should. I think I need to go in there.
Here, let me hold it. Let me.
No,
Look at that.
I need to go in with.
It gets really bad. Oh well, you need a new phone anyway, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so wet. It's so wet.
Again.
Worth it.
Come on, be brave.
Why didn't I do this earlier in the day to cool myself
I
off?
was gonna say, why didn't you come in here? This would be the place to be. Oh, that's cool. Squirrel.
God bless you.
Hey, hold it. Hold it. Here.
It's cool, isn't it? It's kind of cold. Is it warm over there?
Poor child.
Exactly what you want. A soaked 3-year-old princess at the end of the night. Water goes away.
How cool is that?
Again! That was fun. I'm sorry I didn't do that earlier.
Yeah, I think it's really, really like pretty at night.
Yeah, I can imagine it doesn't have quite the impact.
It's just
in the
different.
day.
It's just a different feel, it's a different vibe. And this exit is currently closed, so
Do you need help?
yeah, I'm just switching arms.
Okay. You're out of practice with the whole gimbal thing.
Well, I'm gimbal-less, so I'm sort of being the human gimbal. We were talking earlier, I think I was talking with Jeremiah earlier about when I used to do this, carrying around my laptop and a 3G card and a webcam, and come a long way, baby.
I remember one of the events that we were, it was Magic Kingdom, I think. There's a bunch of pictures of you with a laptop.
The 40-hour show. I did the 40-hour, the 24-hour show, and I think the 40-hour. I definitely did the 24-hour show with a laptop.
And then remember you had the laptop and the GoPro on your head.
Oh my gosh. Good Lord.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's early,
Like what time?
8:23.
Oh, so Spaceship Earth technically should be open.
Yeah?
I don't think they would want to ride on Spaceship Earth.
You want to ride on Spaceship Earth?
Nah, they wouldn't want to do
I would
that.
love them to ride on Spaceship Earth because I get to go too. Doesn't look like there's a line.
If you want to go on Spaceship Earth, let me know.
I want to go on Spaceship Earth. I just spoke
You?
for like 100 people. I could hear them saying, yes, go on Spaceship Earth.
Somebody says living with the seas. That is the best mashup of living with the land and the living seas is living with the seas.
I haven't done that in years either.
The family has spoken. They want to ride Spaceship Earth.
Yay! Thank you, family. I didn't get to ride any rides today, so this is cool.
I didn't either. Well,
You were too busy eating?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do?
No, I mean, a ride, like food is an attraction for me, so. Hello.
Hi.
Now, for those of you that I have a special surprise for you. For those of you that miss it, I'm going to do a dramatic retelling in the I'm going to do the Jeremy Irons narration.
Oh, please do.
In my best Jeremy Irons impression.
Please do.
Like a grand and miraculous. No, I can't do it. I'm going to do Walter Cronkite instead. Look, a grand and miraculous. That's the worst Walter Cronkite too.
Please do any version besides the one that's playing.
For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs.
Hello. I know.
My grandma's behind me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oi. Aye.
Hopefully we'll go back like Hot Tub Time Machine and go
Wow.
somewhere just another time. What are we choosing? Oh. Gotta fix the bangs before the picture.
During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate back and may stop momentarily. For your safety, remain seated at all times. During your slow-moving journey, your time machine may stop control. Welcome aboard on an
Where are we from?
America.
America.
Florida.
No, somewhere between the two.
New York.
New York?
New Jersey. Trenton.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
Are we really gonna? Okay. That's gonna be the worst photo ever.
Probably. Like a grand and miraculous.
Please do. Please keep going. No. I thought you were gonna do it before her.
We
Can this-
have what? It's going to happen.
Can we narrate it along the way?
The answers lie in our past. Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back in time together.
All right.
I'll show you how our ancestors
True confession.
created the world we know today.
I'm having a moment
And then it will be your turn to
because I'm
create
rooting for the elephant. Mammoth. Woolly mammoth. I am rooting for the woolly mammoth.
Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins. We are alone, struggling to survive, until we learn to communicate with one another. Now we can hunt as a team and survive together.
Why can't they be vegans?
It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea, recording our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever.
Aliens. Aliens.
We have to have a talk about that. I need proof.
This unknown Egyptian pounding reeds for us is inventing papyrus, a sort of paper. Papyrus in turn creates better record keeping, plans, designs, and unfortunately taxes. But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilization. At this point, each civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians
Oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes.
have a solution. They create a simple common alphabet, adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? That's the Phoenicians.
Thank the Phoenicians.
The ancient Greeks were great inventors of the future. First, they established public schools, and then began teaching you all three new subject called mathematics. And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today.
East, west, north, and south, all roads led to Rome.
The Romans created powerful empires. To move their armies around,
And her?
they built a system of roads all over the known world. Rome built the first worldwide web, and it's leading us into the future.
Want to know what peat whiskey
But
tastes
then
like?
we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future.
Then wouldn't there be information about the aliens in the books?
In the meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly recording books by hand. But that is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance. Communication technology races headlong into the future, and soon people all over the world are sharing life's most important moments faster than ever before.
There's a kid from Blair Witch Project.
What? What did you just say?
Yes, Miss Mac, and I'll patch your call through.
Wow.
That's what my original podcast studio looked like. Yeah, see? Yeah, talk about Disney World.
By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth. And in 1960,
Did you have a mousetrap game?
from somewhere else.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
My dad did have one of those terrariums.
Man to the moon.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
What? Not by man, but by computers. first very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential.
Ready? This is the proof. You never listened to the show. Look, they know wine and chocolate. Hey, lady! It's Jerry Lewis.
What was the movie that he was a fish?
You're thinking of The Incredible Mr. Limpet, and it's
Oh, it's not him. It's the other guy.
Yeah, what's the other guy's
Yes.
name?
Everyone could have one of these
I'm sorry.
amazing machines.
I'm gonna
He does
come over
not say,
there.
hey, lady.
No, you're right. It's the other guy.
Don?
Knots.
Right.
Ah,
Fashion comes in, of all places, a garage in California.
come on, I'm gonna pass. 4 hours sleep, and you've asked me a lot of questions.
The power of the computer in
A lot of
everyone's hands.
unnecessary questions.
Together we form a super network that
Steve
glows
Jobs.
with billions of interactions. And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance.
Did you ever own a Macintosh? Like,
I was a Tandy TRS-80 guy.
Really?
An Apple IIe and an Apple IIc.
we did lights off Apple IIes.
And then I went to PC, and then I went back.
I bought a 512 Macintosh. Remember all the programs where you had to have like 8 or 9 different discs you had to swap in?
Yeah.
Only run a program for 5 minutes before you had to swap the disc.
After
Man rolled.
30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
See, you missed that dramatic reveal.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you remember what it was like before they made this change?
Yeah.
Please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward for your return to Earth.
And
In
it was like,
preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention. You are now
and like the
rotating
Descent
backward.
had the different vignettes and scenes.
Right.
I remember the first time I rode this after the refurb, after opening the refurb,
Yeah.
and we did the Descent, and I'm like, oh, it's not finished yet,
Right.
Because they have all these black curtains. Surely they're going to take the.
And then the lights that just hang down. It thought that was a temporary.
For the first time in history, all of us can have a say about the kind of world we want to live in. The choices we have made for the past 30,000 years have been inventing the future one day at a time. And now, it's your turn.
Yeah. This.
You know what TRS-80 stood for? You know what TRS stood for?
No.
Tandy Radio Shack.
Makes sense.
Let's have some fun creating the future.
Okay. What are we doing?
We're gonna have some
On your
fun creating
computer
the future,
screen,
shall we?
answer
Okay.
your questions.
Amy says, please choose
Then
the
we'll
city.
show you a new world,
Please choose this.
custom
Oh.
made just for you.
What are we interested in?
Ready?
Pick one.
Work.
Of course. That's the two of us.
Says a lot.
It does. The city.
Amy said the city.
All right. City. Work environment. Oh, I know
Solitude.
you.
Oh yeah, give me the solitude of home any day of the week. Thinking by myself.
You know what? We need to have a talk about that.
I'm fine. What's in my bag?
Everything on my only what I need.
Everything I want.
Okay.
I like to be prepared.
Oh, just yeah. Where do you want to travel?
Oh, I do like choo-choo trains.
Hover train. All right, hover train it is.
Well done. Now, along with your answers,
Oh,
let's add in some
wait.
amazing new technology.
They don't ask about the
that we haven't
pets.
to know about.
There's no pets at work. There's no pets at work.
Some of us have pets at work when we're actually home in a home office to have our pets. Ow. That's a little rough going down back. Can the future have padded seats, please?
And now I've believe your future is just about ready.
This is going to be really scary.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future.
Wow.
In the future, the city will be a great place to work. Your high-tech home office will be a media-rich environment, outfitted with global networking and the latest digital tools to turn your dreams into reality.
What's wrong with my head?
Need to be somewhere? No problem.
What's wrong with
Just
my
pack
hair?
up and go.
You mean in general or in the video?
You'll be able to keep working on a commuter train.
That's
that runs
exactly
on
what I want to
magnetic
do.
force. Since you do your best thinking alone, you can bring your virtual tools with you and work while you commute, thanks to a personal digital assistant that carries all your files.
We both need that. A personal
Cloud.
Who knew
digital
that board
assistant.
meetings could be such a blast? Time to relax. But if you live to work, you can keep an eye on your projects with video streaming digital display glasses to bring you messages and news.
That's us at Alani.
Looks
That's
like it's going to be a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
The
and
Or should I say,
the beginning of your future.
this is like going to Tomorrowland, isn't it?
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and live together. See you in the future.
We're back. That was fun.
Welcome back, time travelers. Now, we invite you to visit Project Tomorrow, where new ideas and innovations are being developed to make the world a better place.
Your vehicle doors will open automatically. Please keep your hands away from the doors and step carefully onto the moving platform.
Watch your step, please.
Thank you.
Stay to your left, right.
I have a feeling,
Yeah?
dare I say a prediction, that this is not long for this world.
I'm with you. Every time I ride that, I keep thinking it's going to change.
Look, there's Becky's
There
giant
we
head
are.
on.
Wait,
Earth.
whose giant head?
That was be yours. Becky's in Cuba. For some reason, Becky's going to Cuba.
No, apparently I'm going to Jersey
Do
where
it, that is-
nobody can take a left turn.
Yeah, like the energy one isn't even open.
What?
It's not, that was really hard. You ever have to do that? We have to like
No.
push the disc? Yeah.
I've never done it.
It feels like exercise.
I'm at 14,000 steps today. I think I've
Yeah.
got through the exercise.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship. See, that's a pretty reveal.
That's so pretty.
Ryan. Oh, Ryan.
Remember in 1986 they had a giant, so yeah, so do you remember when it was Communicore, they had the first like video phone system, and you used to be able to call Disney Dining to make reservations for restaurants.
That was a long time ago. Don't forget.
Oh my God, I gotta go back to my locker.
I thought you were gonna like stop and do something. I was gonna say it, but
well, you just remembered, didn't you?
no, I actually remember in Spaceship
Well,
Earth.
thank you for remembering.
Well, I thought you were gonna like stop out here and do a goodbye, and I wasn't gonna, point out the fact that you totally forgot.
I totally forgot that I have stuff
Totally
in
forgot,
my locker. It doesn't matter. It's better to finish off with this view.
Because it's gorgeous.
Becky and Spaceship Earth. More importantly, Spaceship Earth, not necessarily Becky.
Yes, definitely. More importantly,
thank you for coming and joining me tonight. Thank you, more importantly, not more importantly, but more importantly, for you for coming and joining along. Sorry, my gimbal failed, a little shaky, but that's okay. I appreciate you sort of joining in on the YouTube experiment. I'd love, again, to hear feedback. Come over and post it in the clubhouse. We can have a conversation about it there. You can also message me, email me, DM me, smoke signal me, carrier pigeon, send me a pizza with a note on it, whatever works for you. Let me know
That's not a bad
what
idea.
you think. Oh my God,
People would actually read it.
I want pizza so bad right now. Thank you very much
I haven't
for
eaten, so be
joining me
careful.
tonight. Following along on my stories over on Instagram, I'll have plenty more in terms of reels and shorts and videos and podcasts and things like that. And if you can, do me a favor, tag and you can't tag. Invite a friend to listen to the show and join the community. And of course, if you want to come and see and experience this all for yourself, go to mousefantravel.com.
Which 2025 just released. So
craziness.
It's crazy, but all of the hotels are open right now through the end of October of 2025. So if you want to book, you can book now. You have 8 days if you're doing room only to cancel. So you can book it, have it. If you have to change your plans, not a problem. I book with Mouse Fan Travel.
Honey, what are you really trying to say? Don't beat around the bush.
Please book with us, but helping us or booking with us helps support WDW Radio and all that we do.
And we've got cruises coming up.
I know.
We've got our cruise on the Magic going to Lighthouse Point coming up in October. Our cruise on the Treasure in February. You can find out more by going to the events page of W Radio. Lots
and
of stuff
things we
coming
haven't
in the
even
there's lots of stuff I haven't even told her about, which is even better. I love you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for joining me tonight, for being part not just of the community, but more importantly, our extended family. Have a great night. I'll see you soon. Choose the good. Bye.